how I would invest $1,000. So I am broke and I get $1,000 by association, by luck, by working a job, and then I got $1,000. So let's just imagine I got $1,000 and I have nothing. Maybe I have my iPhone. So if I have my iPhone, I'm gonna give you a scenario where I have my iPhone and a scenario if I don't have my iPhone. If you've not subscribed to the channel already, kindly do so. That helps a lot. Thank you. So I have an iPhone and I got $1,000 and that's what I got. Luckily right now I do have some skills. So this is exactly what I would do with $1,000. I would put $500 in the stock market because I have already skilled myself, extensively read books and watch a lot of videos and have traded. I have that experience. So if I'm down to zero and I got $1,000, I'll put $500 in the stock market. Then I will create 2 YouTube channels. With my phone, that's all you need. All you need is your phone. And then this microphone is actually $28. What I'm using right here is only $28. So I will, buy one, $28, and then $500 in the stock market. Now that's $528 gone. I'm left with $472. And with that, I'm going to use it for something else. But for now, I'm going to create 2 YouTube channels. I'm going to trade and, of course, share my trades with other people, let them know this is what's going on, grow my money with the audience, show them how to do it, and create a course, right, to show people how to invest just like me with the results that I'm producing. So the course is not going to cost me anything. All I got to do is I'm not going to create a fancy website, because website you might have to spend some money on it. I'm going to use something known as Google Forms. I'm going to use the Google Forms to create, like a course where I do one-on-one coaching with people and all that stuff. And that's going to bring me some income. So I have that going on. I got a YouTube going on. YouTube might take some time before I get any money from it. But through the YouTube, I could, have people reach out to me so I can teach them how to invest. That's how I will do it. And I will be making money through my investment, share my journey with my audience, and then we'll go from there. So actually $472 that's left. What am I going to do with that? I am going to reserve $300 for emergency in case I lose money in the market. The $500 that I put in because it's kind of risky. If I'm losing it, that's what I'm going to use to top it off because that's all I got. I got 172 now. Probably going to sign off for some online work, freelancing. I have the skills of editing videos now. So I'll probably do some freelancing with that. Use that 172 to buy data, right? You only need about $30 a month for data. And then I'm good to go. I'm going to start generating money from there and then autopilot from there, right? I have clients coming in, learning how to invest from me. I'm investing, making money from there. And then my YouTube will kick in later. That's like long term. So with all of this, then you're going to compound from there. Compounding is like the money is coming, I'm reinvesting and I'm growing, right? Create courses, audiences are getting bigger, I'm getting more people coming to me, then put it on autopilot. That's what I'm going to make. And once I start making a lot of money through that, I'm going to use that money to do physical business in Ghana. That's how I will invest $1,000. Now, how would you invest $1,000 if you are not me and you don't have all the skills that I have? You know what to do. You don't have a phone. You have nothing. What to do is to buy a cheap phone. You don't have to go extravagant. Spend $200 on the phone. So use phone, use iPhone, use Samsung, something with a nice camera. That's what you need. And then you need to spend about $30 on the internet and start educating yourself on a specific skill. I know a guy actually didn't grow up with much, and that's how he spent $1,000. He bought a camera that cost him like about $800, and then he started taking wedding gigs, like local people who are not like extravagant with their weddings, local. He learned how to edit videos, and then he started small, and now he has a whole production team, right? And that was the only money that he had, and this is in Ghana. So what you lack is skills. The problem is most of us go to the university and we don't have the humility to start from scratch. We want to sit in the office with a student tie, and that's just not how it works. All you need is $1,000 or less to make it in Ghana. If you are willing to be diligent, sit your ass down, and then study a specific skill, and that requires discipline to sit your butt down and then study a specific skill. It takes time and it's very tedious. Not a lot of people will do that. But there are some skills that is necessary that you need in Ghana, and your life is not going to be miserable. Like if you know how to edit videos. Content is a huge thing now. If you know how to edit videos, you could take wedding gig, you can edit for people YouTube, you can take pictures, you can do a whole bunch of stuff if you know how to edit videos and edit pictures and all that. So that's a skill that you need. You also need a skill of sales. You need to, learn your communication skills and all that stuff. You need to make yourself a better person. The old way of living, going to school and getting a great job and all that, it's kind of like it's obsolete now. Especially in Africa, is the worst because there's not a lot of jobs. What you need is what's making money. And from what I see, photographers, videographers, job that's actually in demand. So you might want to use that $1,000 to get you the kit that you need. You don't have to be extravagant with it. You can start small. Like this guy that I just gave an example of, he bought a camera that was about $800, and now I think he has about 5 cameras, expensive cameras now, and he got a whole team. Sometimes over the weekend he has like 3 or 4 weddings going on, and the guy, he's got a studio now. He's doing really well, building a house, all of that. It all started from $800. You don't need a lot of money to make it in Ghana. However, to get $1,000 is not a joke in Ghana, but you can definitely make that. Sell coconut, do something. You got to be willing to get your fingernails dirty. Go do construction. The construction guys are making money, and you can eventually save that within a year or less. I know it's tough, but you got to get your fingernails dirty. You got to be humble. Okay, that's what it takes. You have to be humble. But nowadays, everybody wants a quick bucks. People don't want girls to see them, getting their fingernails dirty. But that's what it takes. You got to get your fingernails dirty. You need to have the humility and be humble and be frugal. It takes humility, my friends, and time and discipline and being willing to stay focused. That's a whole nother video. Our focus is gone, my friend. TikToking. I have a guy tell me that my content is boring. My content, which is like 8 minutes of pure knowledge, is boring because I'm just sitting down talking. What you want me to do? Be dancing? It's not for everyone. That's a problem that you have. If you feel comfortable to say something like that and you think it's okay, it's a huge problem. You can't sit your butt down and listen to valuable information or to learn something that's valuable to your life. You want something that's entertaining. And TikTok and social media has a lot to do with that. We are losing our attention span by the minute. So, my friend, what you need is focus and choose a topic, an area that you know you could do well in, and steady. Be maniacal about it. Go hard and try to be the best person or the best in the market, actually. If you can't be, try to be one. And my friend, you'll be good. So what you lack is skills. What you lack is skills, not the money. So that's what I would recommend you do with $1,000. Oh, Rush, what if I'm in a village and I don't have access to internet and I got $1,000? Which you can get, $1,000. You could do it by various means. Hustle, like I said, you gotta get your fingernails dirty, especially in Ghana. Gotta get your fingernails dirty. What will I do? You gotta buy your bus ticket, whatever it is. So let's say $100 on it. Even that's too much, but $100 on it, then you're gonna get yourself a phone for maybe $200 or less, buy your internet, and then pick a skill. Set your butt down. Whatever it is, that's what you gotta do. You're not gonna make money right away. You got your phone, you got your internet, go on YouTube. YouTube University, my friend. Pick a topic. What do you wanna do? And then go all in. In the process of learning, try to go and work for somebody for free. Somebody who's already doing it. That's something that Africans don't do too. Nobody will ever decline you if you go and offer to work for free. You got a great character. You take good care of yourself. Buy some clothes. If you're coming from the village, spend about maybe $200 to look nice, presentable, And then come up with what you want to do. Photography, videography, sales, wherever you think. Do your research. Go on YouTube, like I said, YouTube University. Do your research. See how you can make it with a long plan, right? Like, okay, it's going to take maybe 5 to 10 years, then I'm going to be really wealthy for that. I want to be in this field. Go look for somebody who's already doing it and then offer to work for free. Nobody's going to turn you down for offering to work for free. Prove your value to that person, and that person will pay you. If the person doesn't pay you, it's okay. You can do it for a couple of months, learn the valuable skill that you need, and actually go look for a job, the same kind of job elsewhere. And they'll hire you this time because you are coming with skills. You have history of having worked for this person. But I mean, human beings are not that evil. If you're working for somebody for free and you are actually giving value to that person is gonna give you something, or they're gonna feel bad. They're gonna give you something. So that's what you do if you're coming from nothing. You have no access to internet, nothing. You get $1,000, which you can get by hustling, or you could get it by luck. But let's not leave it up to luck. Hustling to get $1,000 is all you need to make it anywhere in the world. Drop me in any English-speaking country and give me 10 years, my friend. That's all I need. I'll be back on top. So it's all about skill accumulation, humility to get your fingernails dirty. Because I don't care where I am. I don't mind getting my fingernails dirty. I'll be selling coconut, whatever it takes to get my hands on the money. And then I got the skills, so I'm not going to be there forever. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got the brains, so you got to go on YouTube, do what you got to do, and then you could learn anything. If you can speak English and write, you are very fortunate. Other people who don't speak English can still learn. But it's much harder because more contents are being produced by the day in English, more than any other language. So if you speak English, which is the case in Ghana, almost everybody here speaks English for the most part, right? We were colonized by the British. So if you're an English-speaking person, what you need is discipline, hard working, and then different way of thinking to make it. That's what I would do with $1,000. That's what you should do with $1,000. That's what somebody with nothing should do with $1,000 to make it to the top. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, kindly do so. Like this video as it helps with the algorithm. Comment, let me know what you think, and until next time, my friends, be legendary. Peace.